Hi, welcome to Don's Workshop. This is part 2 of my Lego Technic build of the Bugatti Chiron. So last time, got started with the base here in the front, or I think this is the front, but anyway, let's get into the next part. Okay, now that I got everything sorted, let's get started. So, this looks like this will be the gearbox. Okay, so, starting with, okay, should be starting with these L brackets. Now make sure there's nothing I have to do too. So, when I built the Ferrari, I missed a couple of gears, so I gotta make sure I do this one without missing any gears this time. Okay, we got that. And now, another one. The 3 brown. That goes there, and we take the little gray gear. Pop that in there, and then we have 3 black pins. I do wonder if I can do this any faster than the first time, or than the Ferrari build. Okay, and then I need this blue goes there, and they hook up like that. Okay. Now, oh, and then okay, you flip it over anyway. Probably not necessary, but there we go. There's like that. Now, I have the 5 beam here, and a gray axle with the lip on it, the tan gear, black gear. Okay, those gears are there. And then that goes like that. Okay. Oh, be careful with that, I guess. Okay. That's kind of annoying. That 10 gear kind of catches on the beam there. So, don't want it too tight. Important to just kind of move the gears around, make sure they're working as expected as you're doing the build. Okay, so I have this and a pin. And then I have to go there. And that goes in here. Oh, okay. And then another one of these 2 beams with the axle connection. Okay, and then that connects on the underside here. Okay. Now a T. And we have some pins on either side. That okay, it's supposed to go like this, and then that's supposed to go in there. Okay, I did switch up my cameras a bit from the first time there, and my mic as well, because I found just too much in the way with that mic. Gave it a try, but just that doesn't work, so it's back to being over top, but in a slightly different position. So hopefully the sound is gonna be still good. And what do we got here? We got the gray, and that goes in here. Okay, and then an axle connector. black axle connector and a pin right there. Okay, now next we have yellow 7 axle, gray axle connector, and a red gear. And then one of the ones that spins freely. Okay, and then that goes through this hole here and intermeshes with that gear. And then we have another tan gear other side, and that is meshing with that one. Okay, and just there, because yeah, so those tan gears will hopefully not get into each other. Okay, that's good. Now a red axle with the red gear again here. So just gonna go back, just double check. Okay, that's right. Okay, and then we have it, we're gonna face it over this way. Okay. And then that has got to go through here. Once again, it's gonna mesh with that one. Then we take a little black gear and mesh it with the tan gear. Okay. So now everything is still spinning, and those are spinning too. So that's gonna be for the gear changes at some point. Okay, now I have this L beam with I think this is a gray, yeah, it's the gray gear, the little gray gear. Okay, and then that gets pushed on there. Okay. Not too tight. Then I have light gray axle connector in this tan axle with the smooth spot on it. And then that. Oh, I'm supposed to put a gear on it. Let's not forget there's a gear there. And that goes in there. Then I take another little gray gear, mesh it with the other little gray gear. Okay. Make sure it's not too tight. Every time. Okay, we got an axle pin and a long blue pin and an orange, one of the orange axle connectors, connection pins. Oh, I see. That's actually, the gear just fits between that space there. Okay, and then there is this gray pin and it's yellow beam. So yellow beam on there, gray pin, and now the blue, a blue gear that's got the hole in it. There's the mesh with the gray gear, and then the axle connector. Okay, looks like that is moving. Okay, now another piece here. Okay, T with 2 pins in there, and another L goes like that. And the green beam, pop the green beam right on like so, and a black pin goes there red axle with a collar. And a gear. And that's okay. And then that goes in the bottom here. And we put another gear on the other side. Just a little. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, I just want to keep it spinning relatively freely. Yeah, it wants to just kind of go a little bit tight. There we go. And there's this white connector, and that goes on the red axle here. Okay. There we go. Now, I gotta hook that up to this one on this side, it looks like. So this goes here. And then that goes over the orange pin. And like so. Okay. Didn't miss a gear there, did I? No, we got the 2 gears. Okay, now we have another gray gear. And that meshes down here. This gear. Okay, there we go. And then we have a long blue pin that goes to connect those beams together. That's good. Okay, now, I gotta connect to the other piece here. So now these pieces connect together. Right, this is on this side. And this should be, oh, this is up here. So this connects right there. That's what it's pointing to, those 2 black pins. Okay. 2 sides come together. And now I need one of the 13 beams. Get these pins in here. Long blue pin. And a black pin here. Okay, and then this I call the tank piece because it looks like a little tank. And that goes here, and then the stud pin, and then a red axle, long axle, like that. Okay, I think we're all good. And that goes on top of all those. And that should be good. Look at that. Okay. Looking good there. Now I have an L beam that is supposed to go right here. Okay, it connects those up. And a T go right there. And then I have an axle pin there, a black pin up here. Now another tank beam. Put that up top here with the axle pin. And now we have the long black axle, the axle connector, this yellow gear changer thingy, and yeah, so that locks in. So that's going to be a clutch piece. I believe that'll be a clutch piece, because it switches in and locks into that. Okay, and then that goes through down here, through that, and meshes, the red gear meshes with that gray gear there, so still all good there. And then the big gray gear goes on the other side. And is that gonna mesh with anything? No. It's just missing that with the collar piece. It's like very tight tolerance on that. Just enough space. So, and didn't miss anything else, no. And we have the long black axle. Goes into this white connector. Don't want to push down too far, and then the short black axle goes where? Okay, it's on the next one. Okay, it's one of these, so it's these four things. Once again, I think these all are four clutch pieces that are gonna lock in, but they snap on top of those. So I put all four of them on. So that one goes there. And there. Okay, so all four of those are locked in. Or can be locked in to those gears there. And now we have short axle that goes, okay, long axle goes in this one, the short axle goes in that one. Okay, now what? Okay, now it's the actual clutch. These orange pieces are the clutch, more of the clutch pieces. And or this is the gear changing pieces. Yeah, this changes the gear. It'll move them back and forth. And that goes there. That, and this goes in here. So this one is supposed to, that curved one goes at the top there, that locks in. It's gonna go, yeah. I think I have to, okay, yeah, that's right. So I have to slide it in. It's supposed to go into that, I think. Yeah, it's supposed to, I gotta get both of those in. It's supposed to lock into both of those. Can I get it to lock into both of them without? Okay, there's that one. Okay. There. That's the way. Okay, so yeah, so that's gonna move those around. You can see. So the top one gets engaged, or the bottom one's gonna get engaged. Okay, and then same with this other one. Except we are using the gray axle with this. No, it's this gray axle. I put a collar. And it's supposed to go on the collar. It's supposed to go on a little ways up, which is not tricky at all. I'm sure that won't be a problem at all. So, see, and then I have the axle connector. And then that is supposed to go where? So all I see is I see this. Is that it? Oh, I'm supposed to push the axle through? Yeah, I guess so. So I need to line these two up and then push the axle through. And once again, there, those two are moving. Now, I'm gonna have to make sure they're appropriately lined up when it's time to hook stuff up, I think. I think those are good. Now I have... where are those? There's one here. Okay. That, and then these two. And another T. And then that is supposed to hook up. That goes over top. Wait. Oh, the T part goes this. Oh. It goes. Oopsie. I was supposed to put the T over one. Can I get that out of there? Supposed to put it over one. Okay. Like that. And now that will hopefully work correctly. That goes there and like that. And then this tan gear was on the tan axle. Okay, we're good. There. Now I have this axle. That goes in here. And I have a red here that's going to engage on this side. Okay. Now I have a L-beam. Two long blue pins. The tank beam. And that is going to walk in like that. And then a gray gear on the top one here. Okay. Red axle, orange axle connector, and gray gear. And now that, oh, we're turning this like that so I can see that stuff. And this is going in the bottom on this axle. Okay. And then, just wondering how important that hole is. And making sure everything's lined up. But we'll see. I'm trying to keep those like that. Yellow axle goes down here. Okay. And then I have blue gear and the black gear. So the blue gear goes there, and the black gear is gonna go here and mesh with the blue gear. Okay. Things are moving. Doesn't look like anything's missing. And then their L beam, orange pin here, and that is supposed to go. Okay, that's interesting. That's going here, and then we have a gray gear on top. This to lock that in. And a red gear just to pop on this black one meshes with that gray gear. Okay. Okay, and another red gear is going on here to mesh with that gray gear. Okay, now we have this 13 beam. Let's get the long. Ooh, it's the gear changer. Assuming it's the same as the Ferrari. And then we put this piece in. This is an interesting piece. But it was used for the gear changing. Okay, there we go. Then I gotta put along. Oh, forgot this collar. And then a long blue pin back here. Black pins on either side here. A T and an L. Okay, and then that is going over a bunch of stuff on this side. So, assuming these two go there. Okay. Oh, there's the pin there, and then, yeah, there we go. Okay. Everything's moving there. Gonna be a gear there. Nothing missing. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. And now, yeah. Okay, yeah, that got... Oh, and then oh, that's where I pushed this orange one in. Okay. Now that's on there. And red, like I said, our red gear goes on. Or I'm supposed to flip it upside down. Or flip it the other way, and then the red gear goes right there between those two. Okay. And we need axle pin, 2 black pins, this 2 beam with the facing down like that, and then that. Okay, where does this go exactly? It's going here, like that. And then it connects to this blue pin. Okay, now we have a T. And the T is going right there. Okay. And that's going there. Just want to make sure things are moving. Those are in that spot. Okay. Two axle pins into these. And that connects that. And oh, there's 2 more axles. Oh, there's supposed to be 2 of those. Is there supposed to be 2 of those? Yeah. Where's the other one? Gotta be sitting somewhere. It's stuck in the bag. Yay. Okay, there we go. And that hooks up here. Okay, now I have that goes on the red axle. Or a red axle goes here. Is that right? Oh, yeah, that's correct. It's on the gear changing piece. And then the, okay. That goes and the meshes together, okay. And, okay, it's supposed to go like that. And then this orange goes there. Okay, it should be like that, I think. I don't know if it matters if the whole which direction the hole is going, but it does show them like that direction still. Blue pixel pin here. And this blue beam pin here. The lone black little L beam. And that is supposed to sit here. See all these side facing like beam connectors so that you can hook it to the rest of the car. It's supposed to turn that way. Okay, and then we take that shorter L, or the shorter beam here. Three. And then let's go like that. Okay, and then this is supposed to go the other way. Just constantly wanting to adjust these. So they're facing the right way. Or wait, actually supposed to face the other way, like that. Okay, like that. Okay, and then this is going where? It's going here. It's going like this. Oh no, it's going on the side. It goes on this side. Okay, it goes like this. And then it does connect into those on the sides there. There we go. Okay. Beam. Oh, a whole lot of pins in this one. Okay, and then it's a T. T and an L. And some more black pins. And the bottoms of those. And another 11 beam, except it's off to the side. Like that. This is to turn it like this. Put pins in there. There, well that's just excellent. Why would they do that? Okay, those two, and now these are supposed to mount on the other side here. So where is that going? That's supposed to connect here. Or that's supposed to connect there. Okay, and then there's a... Oh, there are the 2 points right there and there. Okay, those two hook up and everything is connected. So hopefully everything is good. I still have all these gears. I don't see... I don't see anything missing. That looks missing. Yeah, everything looks like it's moving or connected to something. So hopefully they go on this side. Okay, here we go. Gears. 2 gray ones. They go on these 2. And then a red one there. Now the other, or another L beam, I guess. We have a ball joint. Black pin with a 1x1 beam. And then that is supposed to go on like this. Okay. And we have an axle connector. Goes there. I think that's right. And okay, now. Okay, I have to take ball joint in this. And I need to hook that to the blue, or this brown piece here. Okay, yeah, so that's correct. So that should be angled down like that. And it is. So yeah, it looks like it's supposed to. Okay. Now I need the black pin going, or the black axle going there. And another earpiece. Oh, I see. It's because it's supposed to sit between them like that. That ball joint and that. Okay, so everything's lining up. It's supposed to. And we have this white. Oh, they want me to turn it over. Oh, that's right. Where does this go? It goes on this red one. Okay. Oh, now we put, oh, this was the back of the car. Okay. Now this needs to mount in there. Is this? Just wait. Is there anything missing here? I need to just check. Okay, we have more red gears coming. Okay, there's the other 2 red gears. I just gotta make sure, because I don't want to put stuff in before those are in. Okay, so the orange pieces are on top. And we need to put this in. How? These 2 axles? Oh, they go down here. Oh, and then that meshes with that gear. Can I get that? Okay, this is a little bit off. Okay. There we go. It just kind of sits there. Sits in there. That's meshed up. Now it's the yellow gear. And that goes in the front here. Okay, that's supposed to stay angled there. And then that should mesh with that and go all the way in. Okay, staying good, staying good. Okay, and then the last red gear well, connects the whole thing. That's the important one. That connects the two sides. Actually, that red gear. There's a series of gears over here and a series over here, and they are connected by that red gear. Okay, now I think this is going to hold everything in because that gear is just sitting there. Okay, and then it's 1x3. The axle. And this goes on top of there. This goes up here. We have the ball joint. And that goes in that hole, or those there. Okay, that pops in there, and that should hold those gears in place. Yeah, that holds the gear in place. Okay. Now I take this rubber band that's in here. It switches for two of them. I need one of them. And we need it around this and this. Okay. I see, that's why that has to be that way. That's gonna flip over there. So it goes clunk, clunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. When the gears change. Okay, that should be over this way. Keeps kind of getting moved. Hopefully something holds that in here. We have frame. And the frame, and that's gonna go like that. And opposite side. And two of those gray axle connectors, and then this. So how is that supposed to go in? Okay. There is a stud pin. So that has to go, okay. I think it's saying it needs to go like, well, like that, I guess. The stud pin goes there. Okay. The T goes up here, and we'll just put another one of these in the side here. And a tank there. Oh, this is supposed to go all the way on. Okay. And then over here. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's put that this way. And, oh, that drops into this side. How far into, oh, it goes into this hole here. Oh, I think it's supposed to go like that. If I were to guess, yeah, that's right. And then you push this axle on this side over, and it goes into that. There, and then I push there's another thing to push. There is oh, did I miss putting one in? Oh, no, it's not, I didn't, it's this one. There we go, and that hooks that up. Okay. The pin. That is supposed to go. It goes down here. Okay, I see. That's going to help with the ka-chunk of the gear changing. And we're getting down to the last few pins here. A T. Wait a second, that goes this way. Once again, we put gray little pin in there. We are getting right down to the last few pins. Okay, so that's like that. And then we do the same thing on this side. Okay, like that. Like so, and then that is just gonna go on this side. Oops. Grab that. And then that goes right here. And it should be able to just, yeah, slide that through. And slide that through. Perfect. Okay. You do this 2 times. Okay, and those hook up to these. And do slide all the way through there. And then we have the L beams. Okay, now they slide onto those over here. Stick out. They kind of sit on those pieces on the bottom there, and then we have an orange pin. Where does the orange pin go? Is this the, is that it? That's it over there. That one that goes right down here. In the frame, or no? There's a gray one too. Okay, so I'm supposed to put a gray one and an orange one there. Okay. Is it gonna go in? It is. And an orange one. That apparently doesn't go all the way through. Okay, now I have to do this, and there should be a blue pin over the blue axle pin here, and then the tan one goes in here. Okay. Yep, that's right. Okay, now we have another axle pin. This beam pin. And that, oh, that's supposed to go in like this. And then I see the orange pin hooks that in. Okay, yeah. Now we have these 2 wings. And the wings hook up to these. Oh, they face down. Okay. And out. Okay, that's So the holes are facing up, and then there is two long blue pins which go in to the black. Oh, you go this way. Those black beams. And then I have gray pins that go into these T's at the top. And that is everything. That has been part 2 of my Lego Technic Bugatti Chiron build. So this time we got the gearbox all in here. It looks like we got all the pieces this time. Didn't miss any gears. Everything seems to be all together and moves the way it should. So that's pretty good. That was quite, actually that felt pretty smooth, that build. So anyway, if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching and take it easy.